and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. It's actually, I did some math, it's been about 8 weeks since there's been a video. So I just wanted to come back on, tell you why I'm coming back, and explain where the hell I have been. It's been a very full-on 2 months for me, and unfortunately I wasn't in a place where I was able to make a video, and this is why. Let's just start because it's gonna take a minute to explain all of it. Here we go. So last you guys heard, I was packing up our last house and moving into the house that we bought. Huzzah! This is it. So last you heard, I was busy cleaning and organizing and decluttering. I think even in the last video I mentioned that Kobe had gone to the vet that day. So that was vet trip number 1 for Kobe. And he went into surgery to get lumps removed from his legs, which thank God they were all benign and nothing wrong with them. And then about a week after that, he had to go back to the vet because he had ear infections in both ears. During this time, I was also our car broke down while I was driving it, also very stressful. And then at the same time as all of this, I was trying to exit clean, pack our house, declutter, sell furniture, buy new furniture for the new house, organize movers, get a fence built for the new house so that Kobe could have somewhere that he could play in. And I was also trying to get this massive funding application through, which was due literally the day after we were planning to move house. So I had all of this going on all at once, and I thought I was coping. For those of you who don't know, if you're not aware, and I may not have shared it on the channel before, I'm not actually sure, I have anxiety. If my anxiety gets very bad, I get into a very dangerous headspace mentally. The first time I had suicidal thoughts and I was stuck in a park. Literally walking home, I sat down in a park and I found myself incapable of standing up again and getting out. I was very thankful that I was able to call friends. I attempted to also call like a suicide helpline and ended up having a very incredibly good friend, Harley, come and help me out of that situation. And then the second time this happened was during that week. I stepped out of the shower and I laid down on the floor and I could not get up. I don't understand what it is when it happens. It's like everything compounds and I just become incapable of doing things. It's like some part of me shuts down. That really scared me because I thought I was really on top of things. I haven't had an anxiety attack since that first incredibly rough time in the park. So for that to happen again, I realized that I need to continue to work on my mental health. It's not something that I can be complacent about. So that happened about a week before the move. So I called my husband, he came home, got me off the floor, and then we also called my mother and she came into town and she helped me to tackle all of the tasks that I needed to get us to where we were. And for a week, everything was fine. I was like, okay, we've moved in. We've had such beautiful people to help us move in. Our fence is being built for our dog to be able to go outside. We're very comfortable. We can unpack boxes. Everything's fine. At about 2 p.m, I got incredibly bad abdominal pain. So I kind of laid on the couch for the majority of the day. And then at 4 a.m, I woke my husband up and said very clearly, it's not fine, we need to go to the emergency room. I went into hospital, and then by 2 p.m. that same day, less than 24 hours after being admitted, I went into surgery. So what they found was a tumor. It was roughly the size of a tennis ball and a half. It was a dermoid cyst, and it's pretty much when you're being formed as an embryo, it's a collection of cells that pretty much get told to go to the wrong spot. So it's a collection of sometimes hair, skin, teeth they can even have in them get told to form in the wrong location. And in some cases, it also, if they're skin or gland cells, they will still operate like skin and gland cells, so they will still produce things like oil and fluids like glands are meant to, which means that these cysts which you are born with can then grow and grow and grow. And what had happened was mine had ruptured, and all of this fluid was leaking out into my abdomen. My wonderful mother, once again, came to help me because post-surgery it was actually kind of difficult to do anything. I wasn't allowed to do anything. I was pretty groggy. I had 5 new holes in my abdomen where they did laparoscopy, so I had incisions and wounds that were still healing. So I'm still in recovery, but I'm doing fine. And I'm so keen to be able to get back to this beautiful community that I love and have been so supportive of me. If you're actually keen to see more stuff about my hospital journey, I have a story that I saved on Instagram. So I'll chuck my Instagram handle somewhere. You can have a click through those. It kind of tells the story of like, oh, well, I've been admitted and I don't know what's happening, and it snaps from me in hospital pretty well. So that's it. I just wanted to say again, thank you so much. And also, there will be more from me soon. As always, cheers for hanging out. I love you all a million. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.